Hello Aquarius, it's Diane, and I'm going to be doing your general reading for the month of September. I apologize it's late, I've been extremely busy, but I do have this reading for you. I also want to apologize for any issue with my mic, if there is any. I've had some complaints on my mic giving feedback. I am trying a different mic this time, so hopefully that works for everybody. I hope you can all see the cards. I hope this resonates with some of you. Remember, it is a general reading, so if if it sounds like your story, but I'm talking about a she or a he, please feel free to switch it. I can't possibly, get everybody's gender correct. So it is general, and for that reason, you need to keep an open mind. I do hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign readings, as sometimes different months, that's what resonates with you if your sun sign doesn't. Now, if you don't know what your moon or your rising sign are, down at the bottom there will be a link for you to go to get your complimentary moon and rising sign, all the other signs that you want if you're interested in those two. There will be a link down in the description box. So let's get to it. Your reading begins with the Justice card. So this position here is your desires. I'm sorry, it doesn't begin there, it begins down here. Here is the present, Six of Swords. Your desires is Justice card. What is helpful? Page of Cups. What's challenging is the Moon. The outcome is the Hanged Man. And I've got an extra card over here for advice from Spirit. And if you follow Spirit's advice, what the outcome could change to, how you could change that. Now, the overall energy of this reading is the Fool card on the bottom of the deck. And the Fool card is all about taking a leap of faith. It's about moving forward on your path, even though you can't see where you're about to put your foot down. It might be scary, it might be dark, it might seem like it's out of the blue. It's something you need to follow. You need to take it. So for the reading today, your overall message and energy is take a leap of faith. You need to move forward, no matter how scary, and take that leap of faith, because there is something really, really good for you waiting on the other side. As usual, everything we've ever really wanted in life has always been on the other side of fear. So walk through the fear. Something beautiful will be on the other side for you. Okay, so starting your reading, the first card, the Six of Swords. Now this is your present. And as you can see, this guy is in a small boat. He's got 6 swords in front of him. He's moving from very, very turbulent waters into smooth waters. And that's exactly what it says you're doing. At this point in time, you have gone through something turbulent, something upsetting, but it's about over. You're heading for a much better place. You're heading for calmer waters, for a lack of a better term. Your desires, Justice card you've got there. Now the Justice card is all about balance. It's all about, you notice that she's got an owl on her one shoulder, and the owl represents wisdom, and wisdom from experience, and that's what you desire. You want the truth, you want the knowing, you want balance in your life, you want the calm waters, you want happiness, you just want to be. Now what's helpful is the Page of Cups. Now cups, that is the sign of emotion. Cups are all about love, emotion, kindness. The energy of the Page of Cups would be kind. being kind, being thoughtful, gentle, polite. It also does represent a little bit of creativity and artistic ability. However, in this reading, I think what it stands for is if you want this and you want to continue on that path and get to an easier, more balanced life, this is who you need to be. You need to be kind and thoughtful and gentle and considerate. And not that you haven't been, but this is what's going to work in your favor for you to get where you want to be. And I feel as though some of you may have been lied to, or you think you've been lied to, but you can't prove it. You haven't been able to prove it yet. The truth is about to come out, or it has just come out, because I'm a little late reading this. It may have already come out, but in your challenging position, we'll get back to that, because in the challenging position, I want to talk about that. That is the Moon card. Now, the Moon card represents not knowing, things that haven't been seen yet. If you notice all the heads, it's not having clarity. It's, you know, you're looking around, you're looking in different directions, you're trying to find what it is that you need to know about a situation. And it's just not happening yet. Well, it maybe has. Like I said, I'm a little late with this reading, but it was an issue for you. That card can represent possible deception. Like I said, maybe you feel you've been lied to and you want the truth. And because of your emotions involved in the situation and how upset you are about feeling that you've been lied to, that's not helpful. It would be best for you to take a step back and take another look at the situation. The truth is going to come out. It always does. Spirit will always enlighten you regardless of the situation. If you're in a situation where you feel like there's deception, or you're being taken advantage of, or you're being cheated on, I know it's easier said than done. Don't react. Try not to react to that, because with the Moon card being here in the challenging position, it's saying that it is a challenge for you to not know the truth. And life is life isn't about the things that happen to you. Life is about how you react to those things. So try not to react. Try to take a step back. And it's difficult, I know, but if you can do this, take that step back, know that even though you have feelings that you're being cheated on or deceived, hurt, somebody's out there doing something that can hurt you, just keep moving forward. When you move forward and don't react to it, the universe is forced to give you the picture, give you the truth. Because if you're not getting it from what's happening right now, if it's little things, if you don't have definite proof that what's happening is what you think is happening, then just keep moving forward, because the universe will find a big way of shining a big bright light, a huge bright light on the truth. And you will feel it. If you don't see it, you'll feel it. Your intuition, your gut, your instincts, whatever you want to call them, will kick in, and you will be forced, because of those feelings, in a different direction, in the right direction, away from where you are now, away from the place that's causing you these feelings. Now, if your feelings aren't correct, it's just, insecurities or trauma from childhood, or you have abandonment issues from early relationships in your childhood. Maybe that's bringing forward insecurities in you, something that you need to take a look at and heal, rather than walk away from a relationship that could be the right relationship. It's just they're there to trigger you, to help you heal. So please take a step back. Don't react, or try not to react. The universe, trust me, the universe is going to shine a bright light on whatever it is that you need to know to keep you safe and unharmed in any way, physically or mentally, emotionally, whatever it might be. So just try to move forward without reacting to that, and I believe you're going to find that it takes you where you need to go. Okay, so now your outcome is the Hanged Man, Hanging Man in other decks. And as you can see, this guy is hanging very upside down. Now, the Hangman is basically, it's self-sacrifice. It's letting go of something in the shorter term in order to gain something considered much more beneficial in the longer term. And it can also represent delayed gratification, which again is a form of self-sacrifice. It gives you the Hangman, being in limbo, so to speak, allows you the time that I was talking about with the Moon card. It allows you the time to take a look at something with a fresh perspective, to look at something from a different angle, because that's what you need to do at this point in time. Just to get yourself from point A to point B. So, like I said, take a step back. Try not to react to the situation. Try just moving forward. You're not going to move past anything that's meant for you, and nothing that's meant for you is going to be taken from you. So if you're in a situation and you're not sure if what you're supposed to be doing is walking away or staying, then just step back. Take some time to step back and look at things from a different perspective, and you will find your way out of this. The universe will make sure that you find your way out of this, because, like I said, the universe is here to help us. The universe is here to guide us. Your spirits, your angel guides, God, whatever you want to call it, they're all here to help you for betterment. They don't want you hurt. They don't want to see you suffer. They're not going to allow that to happen for any length of time. If you're not getting the information that they're sending you, and you're staying in a situation and being stuck and can't seem to find your way out, trust me, the universe will, like I said, shine that light on the situation, and you will see it for what it is, and you will get out. So this card here now is the advice of Spirit, and 10 of Pentacles. This is a very good card, actually. The 10 of Pentacles is, again, it's a 10, so it's about endings and new beginnings. Not necessarily just about finances. It can be, but it also can be about other things in your life. It can represent an inheritance too, but that's not advice. Keep working. Keep working toward the goal that you've been working toward, and your rewards are coming. If you stay on the path you're on and keep, and now this could be, again, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be work, but it could be. And those of you that it is work, you'll know it's work for you, whoever it resonates for, however it resonates for you. If it's in finance, if it's in love, if it's just life in general, you'll know. But the card itself dictates that you need to stay on the path that you've been on. Continue to work towards that goal that you have felt that you needed to work towards, or that you wanted to work towards, whichever. It doesn't really matter, because the advice of this card is to continue doing that, and if you do, you will be rewarded. The goal you're aiming for will be reached. Now, if you follow the advice, the outcome for you is the Chariot. Again, another great card. Chariot is all about movement, forward movement, making choices, making the right choice. If you notice, we have dark and light. They look like sphinxes down the bottom there. And in most decks, it is horses that are pulling the chariot. However, in this one, it's not, it's sphinxes. But if you notice, one is white and one is dark. So you have choices to make. You can go the dark way or you can go the light way. However, if you go the right way, you take the advice of Spirit, you will go in the direction you want to go in, and you will receive what it is you want. The Chariot card is all about success and triumph. It's not about get rich quick schemes or any of those things. It's about working towards a goal. It's about putting effort in. It's about self-discipline. You'll have to have self-discipline. You'll have to have self-discipline in order to reach that goal. But it does also say that you have the qualities, you have what you need to succeed and move past any obstacles that might come into your way or might stand in your way. But self-discipline, I can't say these words today. Self-discipline is the key. Okay, so if it means that you need to set up a regimen or manage your time a little better, and stick to it. Stick to it. Set up that goal. Write it down if you need to. Write that goal down and aim for it. And list the steps that you think you need to take to get to that goal. But use self-discipline and focus and persevere, because perseverance always gets you where you want to go. But try to avoid the inner conflict. Try to control that, because if you can't control your inner conflict, if you have one, as far as which direction you should take, like I said, you can go the dark way or you can go the light way. You want to go the light way, and each and every one of you knows, if this resonates with you, you know which way to go. You know which one is the dark and which one is the light, and you know who I'm talking to. Scattered focus or scattered energies isn't going to get you to your goal. You need to focus. You need to know that the truth is coming. You are going to know for sure what you're unsure of. Overall, Aquarius, this is a really good reading. You do have a brand new beginning here on your doorstep. You've got the Fool card. That is taking a leap of faith. That's in other decks. These ones aren't numbered, but in other decks, the Fool card is the 0 card. So it's the very, very, very beginning of something new, something amazing. You are headed there right now. This is where you're headed. This is the present. That's where you're headed. With the right attitude, with the right mindset, being calm, patient, taking a step back, allowing the light to be turned on, allowing it to shine on the truth, and giving you direction. Overall, just remain calm, cool, collected. Continue moving forward on your path. know that anything that isn't right for you or good for you or isn't supposed to be on your path, you will see it. You will be pointed in the direction that you're supposed to go, and that'll be away from anything that is harmful to you. And you will succeed. This is a great reading, Aquarius. I hope you have a great month. I want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And I look forward to the next time.